let's take a look at applications of linear's law to non-linear functions. Alright, in this subtopic, we'll learn about how to apply linear's law to non-linear function. But first, let's learn how to convert non-linear functions to linear functions. Okay, first of all, what is non-linear functions? Non-linear functions has one or more variables x or y. They are not degree 1. Alright, meaning the power of the variables is not equals to 1. So how about linear functions? This is the typical example of linear functions. Y equals to mx plus c. So notice both variable x and y, the power is degree 1. Alright, so in linear functions, it has one or more variables x or y. They are degree 1. Alright, now let's take a look at these questions to see how to convert non-linear functions to linear functions. Alright, so the first question is x equals to y equals to ax squared plus bx. Alright, so this is a non-linear function. Why? Because the variables either x or y, they are not degree of 1. See, there's a power 2, degree 2, right? So how do we convert? So first, we divide the whole thing by x squared. Alright, so here we get y x squared. A x squared divided by x squared will be a. Then plus bx divided by x squared, we get b over x. Alright, so the general format of linear function is y equals to mx plus c, right? So this whole thing, y is equals to y over x squared. Mx, alright? X is equals to 1 over x. Alright? So in this one, it will become y over x squared equals to b over 1 over x plus a, where a is a c. Alright, in this case c equals to a, so here will be y equals to mx plus c. Alright, or alternatively, this can be, this is method 1. Alternatively, we can use method 2, which is the whole functions divided by x. Alright, then we get y over x equals to ax squared divided by x will be ax plus bx divided by x will be b. Alright, so the general format will be y equals to mx plus c. So y is y over x. This is no square, y over x only. Then x is equals to x. Then c is equals to b. So end up you become y x squared equals to a x plus b. Alright, in this method, m is equals to a. Okay, now let's look at another questions. Y equals to ab power x. Alright, so how do we do this? So we use log, right? So put log at both sides, we get log y equals to log ab power x. Alright, so this also can be write into log y equals to log a plus log b power x. So the power x, you can move it in front. It will become x log b. Alright? So the general format is y equals to mx plus c. So y is equals to log y m is equals to log b. X is x. C is log a. So we can get log y equals to x log b plus log a. Now let's take a look at these questions. The table below shows the experimental values of two variables, x and y. So this is the table. It is known that x and y are related by the equations y equals to a square root x plus b over square root x, where a and b are constant. Two parts of the questions. First part, draw the graph y square root x against x. Second part, from your graph, find the value of a and b and the value of y when x equals to 2.4. Alright, so this equation is a non-linear equation. Alright, we are asked to draw the graph y square root x against x. Alright, so this y equals to a square root x plus b over square root x. Alright, y square root x. How do we get y square root x? By multiplying the whole thing and you will become y square root x. Y square root x. Then a square root x multiply square root x, we get ax plus b square root x divide square root x, we get b. Alright, this is y equals to y square root x, m is equals to a, x is equals to x, c is equals to b. Alright, the general format y equals to m x plus c. Right, now we given by this table, these two are the same table. 1, 1, 1.7, 1.7, 2, 2, 3.3, 3.3, 3, 3, 4.7, 4.7, 4, 4, 4, 5.8, 5.8, 5, 5, 6.5, 6.5. So now this is the linear equation that we form. Alright, so let's find y square root x. So y square root x is 1.7 multiply square root 1 is 1.7. 3.3 multiply square root 2 is 4.67. 4.7 multiply square root 3 is 8.14. 5.8 multiply square root 4 is 11.6. Then 6.5 multiply square root 5 is 14.53. Alright, now let's plot this graph. So y square root x against x. Alright, so y square root x on the y-axis, this is an x-axis. Alright, x-axis is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from here we get 1.7 until 14.53. So from 0 to 16. Alright, so let's take a look at plotting the point on the graph. Alright, so 1 is 1.7. 1 is over here. 1, 2, 4, 6. This one is 1.7 over here. So 2 and 4.67. 2, 4.24667 is over here. And then 3 is 8.14. 3 is 8.14 is over here. Then 4 is 11.6. 4 is 11.6246. Okay. Then 5 is 14.53. 5 is 14.53. It's over here. Alright. So draw a line best fit and extend it to the y square root x axis. Right? So let's extend it. So the graph is not enough, it's over here. This is -2. Alright? Okay, first part we have done. Second part, find the value of A and B. Alright? Take a look at this. A is a gradient. Alright? So part B, part 1, gradient. A is equals to, okay, let's use 1 and 5. Alright? So y is 14.53 minus 1.7 over 5 minus 1. So what we get here? (14.53) minus 1.7 divided by 5 minus 1. So this will be 3.21. Alright, A is equal to 3.21. Then how about B? B is C, this constant. Alright, so at y square root x axis, x equals to 0, y square root x equals to, okay, take a look at this one. Where is this? -1, 2, 4, 6. Alright, this is minus 1.6. Alright, then substitute this information into these equations. Alright, so when y square root x is equals to -1.6 equals to, A is 3.21, which we get here, x is 0 plus b is here. Alright, therefore b is equal to -1.6. Second part of the questions, find the value of y when x equals to 2.4. So when x equals to 2.4, 2.4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2.4 is over here. Draw a straight line towards the best fit line. When they intersect, draw a line towards y square root x axis. Then we get 6.2. Y square root x equals to 6.2. Alright, so we are asked to find the value of y. X is given 2.4. So this is y 2.4 square root equals to 6.2. So y equals to 6.2 divided by square root 2.4. Then we get 6.2 divided by square root 2.4, we get 4. Let's take a look at these questions. An experiment is carried out to study the changes in concentration C mole per dm cube of a solution against time t second. The results obtained are recorded in the following table. Alright, this is a table. It is expected the values of C and T are related by equations. C equals to C0 over KT plus 1, where K is a constant and CO is the initial concentrations. One of the set of the data in the tables is incorrectly recorded. First part of questions. Reduce the equation C equals to CO over KT plus 1 to the linear form such that the graph of 1 over C against T is a straight line graph, right? First part of the question. Reduce this C equals to CO KT plus 1 to linear form, alright? So we need to plot 1 over C graph against T. So this whole thing we reciprocate it, alright? So this will become 1 over C equals to KT plus 1 over CO, alright? So this one 1 over C K CO T plus 1 over CO, alright? So in this case, Y is equals to 1 over C, M is equals to K over CO, X equals to T, C equals to 1 over CO, alright? Now let's take a look at second part. Draw the graph of 1 over C against T, alright? So now let's find out 1 over C, the value for 1 over C. Okay, 1 over 0.071, we get 14.08. 1 over 0.065, we get 15.38. 1 over 0.045, we get 22.22. 1 over 0.038, we get 26.32. 1 over 0.033, we get 30.3. Right? Now let's plot this graph. Okay? Y-axis 1 over C, x-axis T. Alright? So we have 100 to 500. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Then 1 over C value we got 14.08 until 30.3. Alright? So 0 to 30. Okay, 30 is not enough. We are using 40. Alright? 35. 35. Right? Okay. First, 100 we get 14.08. 14.08. So 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.08. Okay, it's over here. Right? 200 we get 15.38. 200 we get 15.38. Over here. Then 300 we get 22.22. 300 we get 20, 21, 22.22. 400 we get 26.32. 25, 26.32. Then 500 we get 30.3. 30.3. 30.3. Alright, let's draw a straight line towards the 1 over C axis. Alright, part C of the questions. From your graph, answer the following questions. State the value of C that is incorrectly recorded and determine the actual value of C. Alright, so which one is incorrectly recorded? Obviously, is this one at 200. Alright, so C part 1. When T is equal to 200, C is equal to 0.065. Okay, 0.065 is wrongly recorded, and the correct one, C is equals to, okay, now over here the correct one should be 200 is over here. Alright, so 200, we draw a straight line towards the line best fit, and then we draw it to the 1 over C axis. The value is 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, the value of 1 over C is 18. So 1 over C is 18. Therefore, C is equals to 1 divided by 18 is 0.55. 0.056. Alright, so this is, then the correct C value is 0.056. Then second part, find the value of K and CO. Okay, so let's find the CO first, because if you want to find K, we need to find the M. So M, we have K and CO. So after we find out what is the value of CO, then we substitute in it, we can directly find the value of K. Right? So CO. Okay, the value of C is Y intersects at this, meaning this. Alright? So when this best fit line intersect at the 1 over C axis, it intersects at 10. Therefore, 1 over CO is equal to 10. Then CO is equal to 1 over 10 equals to 0.1. Then we find gradient. Is equal to K over CO, which is equal to, we use 100 and 500. Right? So 100 and 500. 30.3 minus 14.08 over 500 minus 100. So how much we get? 30.3 minus 14.08 divided by 400, we get 0.04055. KCO equals to 0.04055. And then we find out Z0 is 0.1. So we can get K equals to 0.1. From the left hand side move to the right hand side, become multiply. 0.1 multiply 0.04055. Therefore, K is equal to 0.4055. So, if you have any questions regarding this subtopic, feel free to comment below this video and we will further explain it to you.